pretty powerful, pretty significant. I do feel like we are going to see a lot of big changes coming at us between now and our winter solstice that will be coming up in December. Now I'm going to jump into the tarot for a second. This message that we had coming out also seems to be quite in alignment with everything that I just said. I was actually very, very surprised when I saw these cards coming out. The first card that we had come out of the deck this morning is the Knight of Wands, you guys. This is that forward movement, rushing forward to pursue our passions with the confidence and the courage and the faith and the trust and the belief in ourselves. Very inspired, very passionate, forward movement. Look at this guy on this horse. This is Jupiter and the moon and, you know, Mars also in the sign of Aries, for also forming the square to our sun in Cancer for this solstice energy today. And then we had two cards, very interesting, coming out after that. We had the Six of Swords, you guys. This is a card of moving away from troubled waters, like the white dove over troubled waters, right? This is a card from moving on to something that is safer for us and that can just give us a better experience in one way or another. And what are we moving on from? We're moving on from disappointment, you guys. We're moving on from lack. We're moving on from a negative emotional perspective or feelings of loss that this card, it's the card of like crying over spilled milk. It's like when we lose something, but we are also not realizing what we still have. This is a card of not seeing the value that still exists. He's got these three cards or cups spilled over, but there's still two standing upright behind him that he's not paying attention to and he's not recognizing. So with these two cards in combination, this is telling me like we are moving on from, in terms of our perspective of things. Six of Swords, this is our mind. This is, you know, how our cognition essentially is working. We are moving on from neglecting to see the value of what we still have. And that process is creating this inspiration that is moving us forward. Like we are very assertively moving away from, you guys, right now, any type of disappointment or anything that we feel that we have lost and we can't regain. Like we are moving, this is talking about moving away from a negative mental and emotional state. And then after that, you guys, we had the Wheel of Fortune. Again, like this is the nodes. This is fate and destiny. This is the hand of God, like spinning the wheel. This is our fortunes changing. This is things getting better. And it's because we are changing our perspective. We are changing our mindset. We are changing our focus. And that in and of itself is really moving us forward towards a radically, radically different experience that is much more blessed and much more fortunate than maybe what we've been working on. And then on the back of the deck, you guys, also we had another knight, the Knight of Swords. These two knights, the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords, these are the fastest moving knights. The knights are the messengers. This could also be information or messages or inspiration or something that is coming in that is really like causing or initiating or activating or acting as a catalyst for some type of action, some type of forward movement that is happening in a very divine order, divine timing, like the hand of God, like the fates at play. And the Wheel of Fortune, this is just like a change in luck, essentially. And it is having everything to do with as well moving us away from feelings of lack or feelings of what we've lost or what we're missing and an inability to see what we still have. We are changing our viewpoint. We are changing our perspective. And with Pluto retrograde moving, Saturn retrograde moving, the nodes moving as well in correspondence with our solstice energy this week, this internalized transformation, restructuring that is allowing us to recreate ourselves in a way that is moving us forward in a radically new direction, essentially giving us like a whole new shot at a new experience of life. And again, it is having everything to do with us moving away, shifting away mentally and emotionally from what we are perceiving to be losing, what we are perceiving to lack, what we are perceiving as disappointments or failures, to recognizing the truth of what we still have and what we can do with it moving forward. So really, really, to me, very powerful tarot message at this point in time that is simultaneously coming out alongside of these aspects. Like I said, I was very surprised when I saw those cards come out this morning, and they just like Like they're very, very, very clear in their meaning and they really go together. So there is another, what's the word, like validation of the energy coming out from the tarot as well. So let's draw one more card now. We're going to draw a synchronicity card to just get it flipped over right in the deck. I didn't even get to finish shuffling or telling you guys what I was going to say, but our card came out and it wants to speak, you guys. And this card says you will be guided. Again, like we're talking about the Wheel of Fortune, we're talking about the nodes being activated, and we're talking about this process that is underway right now, and also the moon and Jupiter together, this expanded sense of intuition and spiritual connection. Pluto at a woman reading tea leaves for this period of time. You will be guided. It says, sent his angel to show the things which shortly must be done. Revelation 22:6. Shortly, you will be shown the direction you should take. The way will open up for you to move forward. Seize the opportunity that comes to you. Know you are being divinely guided. Listen to the voice within for guidance. And this card is perfectly summarizing everything that I feel like this energy in the stars and the astrology and also in these tarot cards were trying to tell us. Like it literally is saying, the way will open up for you to move forward. We have 2 knights coming. You will be shown the direction to take. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, and also the Six of Swords, also talking about forward movement away from the troubles of the past, essentially, and by the Wheel of Fortune, the hand of God, you guys, like the nodes. Very perfect message. You will be guided. The tables are turning, our luck is changing, things are happening, things are going to start moving forward in a more positive way for us as long as we are doing what is required of us at this point in time, which is detaching ourselves from what is no longer serving us and coming back into alignment with our authentic truth and that which really feeds and nourishes our soul so that we can attract and magnetize to us also in this 222 year that externally, which also feeds and nourishes our soul and helps us to come into our full potential and activate our destiny. And again, the ultimate point of all of this is so that we can turn on our little light and light up the whole of the collective and fill a void that would have been lacking if we didn't like activate our personal potential. So you guys, that is what I have to say for the energy today. Kind of a long one. I'm sorry about that, but there was just a lot to say. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I was able to provide something that can give you a little bit of whatever you're needing as you are navigating this period of time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. If you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends if you think that they would be interested. Leave me comments, you guys. I love you guys. I love your comments so much. I really appreciate your feedback. Appreciate each and every one of you. I'm so glad you're here with me. I have a Facebook page, a Facebook group, a website, and some other social medias in my description box below. Come back with me tomorrow, you guys. I will have more astrology to talk about as we head towards this week, which again, like I said, we have some big shifts going on this week and I will be here for it. You should be here for it too. You don't want to miss it. So I will see you then, guys. Have a beautiful solstice and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.